The sun is really glowing today. My mom just walked outside and she's like, "What did you say?" I said nothing. This is why I never do videos. I just get so shy. So we're gonna put our headbands on. It's gonna be easier this way because it gets a bit windy sometimes. Oh, I scratched me. Okay, so first I'm gonna take this Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. I got this in a BoxyCharm, January 2018. And I'm just gonna spread it all over my face. The reason I have this like ugliness in the background is because I wanted to film in front of the trees, but the sun was like casting more shadows on my face when I turned this way, so I had to do it in front of the back of my house. I'm gonna take my Fenty primer. So shake well. I don't know if this actually does anything. It's in the shade 220, which is totally not my shade, but it's really hard for me to find my shade. I don't know why. So I usually just blend down as far as I can go until no one can tell that it's not my real shade. Okay. Just dropped it on my pants. We're just gonna pray that that comes out. I'm gonna use this, I think it's a Sigma brush. Sigma F82. I used to do my foundation after I did all my makeup, but it backfired because it would get all over my eyebrows when they were already done. You know, in the sun, this color actually looks like my color. I think. At least it does in the mirror. I hope there aren't too many shadows because in the mirror it looks like there are because of the sun. I haven't chosen my outfit yet for the concert, so if I choose to wear something that's like a little bit lower than this, I'll probably just end up putting more foundation on and blending it out. I don't usually use setting powder for my whole face when I wear Fenty because it already dries matte. But it's kind of sunny today, so I might need it because I'm already getting shiny right here. And I am a combination skin, so like most of the time my skin's kind of dry, but sometimes it'll get a little bit oily in my T-zone. So okay, now that your fingers are all covered in Fenty, we're gonna move on to eyebrows. This is the Brow Power from It Cosmetics. I also got it in the same BoxyCharm as this. I've subscribed to BoxyCharm for 3 months now, and I told myself I was only going to do 1 month, so be careful when you sign up for subscriptions because like I know how to unsubscribe, but I don't want to. It's like 5 makeup products for 20 bucks. I would have spent a lot more just trying to buy each thing individually. Underline the bottom and the tail. I usually just use my finger to clean up the edges. Okay, then I do the top lightly. And then I push a little harder towards the end. The way this brow powder is supposed to work is that the harder you press, the darker it is. But I have dark brown hair, like this is borderline black. So it is not one color fits all. That's racist. My good brow is my left one, so this one over here. This one's always more difficult to shape. When I'm done, I feel like I look really weird from the side, but I always look weird from the side. This is actually really hard to do in sunlight. The light's coming down from above. Then I'm gonna brush it out. I usually use the tip of the spoolie on the other end to do the front part, and then lay it flat to do the rest of my brow. Don't brush through too much because then you're just gonna lose all the color that you just put on there. Yeah, I'm not the type of person that cleans up my brows with concealer because that's just too much. The people get it. The people see your brows and they're like, oh, she's done. Next I'm gonna use Brow Stylist Boost and Set. It says it's a volumizing brow mascara. It's true. If you use this by itself, you get that really natural full brow look, but I'm not going for natural today since I'm going to a concert, so I use it over this color to make it match my hair better because this is a little bit darker than the brow pencil that I used. So I brush it up and pull it to the side. Oh, I forgot I was gonna do this at the beginning. This thing is amazing. It's a Pure Cosmetics Exfo Lips Plumping Lip Exfoliator. I wouldn't say it plumps, but it's so moisturizing. It has little sugar grains in it. Do it for like, I guess, 15 seconds of just rubbing. The thing that's great about this is that it's retractable. I don't know how much is in it, but I don't want to mess it up. So far I've been using it for a couple weeks and I haven't had to rotate it up. Got this in a BoxyCharm for February. I think it retails for $17. I would probably buy it like on its own because it's just perfect. Recently I've been using Physicians Formula Matte Eye Primer. Haven't decided which eyeshadow I'm gonna use, but I brought my favorite palettes. Just this one. What's it called? Melissa Michelle YouTube Beauty Vlogger XOXO Ulta Beauty. So this is what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my god. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is this ColourPop. It's like a personalized palette. I chose all of these colors offline and then they're magnetic, so this came with like the whole purchase. So I just popped them in. I'm gonna start off with this pale shade. I always start with my brow bone color and then work my way down because it makes it easier to blend later. And then the other palette is the Carly Bible palette. The deluxe edition is the best thing ever. I use this every day, mostly for the highlights, but I used to just use these daily. Okay, I lied. I do the brow bone, and then I do the lid, and then I do the crease. Just makes sense to me in my mind. This one. What's it called? Cades. Got this? Cades? I don't know. I'm gonna put this up, this dark brown color right here. Take this dark brown color, and I've started putting it in my crease toward the end. I'm gonna use my pinky finger. Press it. That's better. My next door neighbor's burning things. He's a weird dude. I'm just gonna take... Okay, so my phone turned off, so I had to go charge it and come back. Changed my shirt, but I still need to blend my foundation down my whole body. I'm gonna do my concealer. Yeah. Right now my favorite concealer to use is ColourPop. I'm almost out of this one though. Oh. Am I out of this one? Okay, there's still a little bit left. And I use my finger to blend it all out. Pull it down to that triangle. Now I'm gonna use my Wowder by Glossier. It's so cute. Then I'm gonna take my favorite dual brush. Ooh. It's going everywhere. Oh, Cusco's joining us today. Say hi, Cusco. And then he stops meowing. I'm just gonna put a itty bit on my forehead to make sure that makeup doesn't move. I'm gonna grab some rosemary on this side of this like brush I got from Walmart. It's that brand that looks like Real Techniques, but probably not as good because as you can see the white paint is peeling. It's time to contour. I'm gonna contour with this. I'm gonna use this end and just lightly dust it in. I'm gonna go up here. I can't see what I'm doing. I could use the mirror in here. Hopefully I don't put too much on. The sunlight kind of makes things look more transparent than they are, and then I go into my bathroom and I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna use the same brush, squeeze it, and then contour my nose. just ever so lightly. I don't cream contour because that's too much work. Underneath, you gotta flare your nostrils for this to work. Okay, pull it up on the sides. I don't think it makes my nose look smaller at all. I just think it makes the coloring look more even. I'm gonna curl my lashes with the Shiseido curler. It seems to be the only good one. I don't really want to... Okay, I don't really want to use this. It's my favorite mascara, but it's really dried out. The problem with it is that it dries out in less than a month because I do my makeup every day and it just dries out on me. I don't know how long that's gonna go on. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Enjoy nature. Oh my god. What was that? I could have sworn that was a bee, but I don't know. If you're really bad at putting mascara on, just blink. Now I'm going to put blush on with this crown brush that I also got from a BoxyCharm. This one right here. Dust it on lightly, start off with a little bit. We're getting close to the end, people. Okay, I'm gonna grab my highlight from the Carly Bible palette because it's the only one that blinds the haters. Okay, so this one, it's like a bit too dark for my skin, a bit too golden. And this one's just like a little too light, so I'm gonna try to mix them. I'm gonna start off with the darker one. And put it on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna grab the lighter one and blend it with the darker one. Can you see that? I think there might be too much sun for you to see it. Take the lighter one and put it down here. Then I grab it with my finger, put it on my nose, that color in my inner corners. Whatever's left on here, just put it on your forehead because the beauty gurus say that that's cute or whatever. So I went and grabbed my ColourPop lippy sticks in the shade with the band because honestly this is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. The sun is moving, so it's getting harder to do anything on camera. I'm gonna finish up this area. Okay, I just blended that out pretty intensely. Ready for the concert. I'm ready to go see Why Don't We. I don't know their songs yet, but the 13-year-old was begging me to go, so I came through. Because I had a One Direction base, so I know what that's like. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll film outside again, depending on how this looks when I'm editing it. If you liked it, please comment, like, subscribe. Now I gotta go because everybody's waiting for me. Bye!